Lesson 21. Let us open the box. Examples. Hako wa akemashou. Let us open the box. Hako wa akemashou ka? Shall we open the box? The subject is usually understood because in these kinds of expressions the subject is invariably I or we, and there's no need of mentioning it. However, in special cases it may be mentioned. Watashi ga akemashou. Let me open it. I will open it. Watashi ga akemashou ka? Shall I open it? Do you want me to open it? Let us not open the box cannot be expressed in Japanese by the negation of mashou. It has to be expressed by saying, let us stop opening the box. This will be studied when we take up complex sentences. Key words: mashou, will, shall, let us. Vocabulary: kai, buy. Nori, ride. Nomi, drink. Mizu, water. Densha, streetcar. Den, electric. Sha, car. Don't let that confuse you into thinking you can replace the word car with sha in Japanese, because the word for car, like the car you drive in, would be kuruma. The incredible edible exercises! Nani o akemashou ka? What shall we open? Hako o akemashou. Let us open the box, because we haven't done that before. Nani o kaimashou ka? What shall we buy? More boxes to open randomly? Kirei na kimono o kaimashou. Let us buy a pretty dress. Only one dress for the both of us? Doko ni ikimashou ka? Where shall we go? Anata no uchi ni ikimashou. Let us go to your house. Just inviting yourselves over, huh? Itsu anata no uchi ni ikimashou ka? When shall we go to your house? When did I say you could come over? Ima ikimashou. Let us go now. Dang, bossy. Nani o nomimashou ka? What shall we drink? Get out of my liquor cabinet. Mizu o nomimashou ka? Shall we drink some water? Hai, so shimashou. Yes, let us do so. Yeah, you moochers. Ima nani o shimashou ka? What shall we do now? Leave. Densha ni norimashou. Soshite uchi ni ikimashou. Let us ride the streetcar and let us go home. Sounds good to me. Don't let the doorknob hit you on the way out. Kono densha wa doko ni ikimasu ka? Where does this streetcar go? In the street. Har har har. Kore wa Yokohama ni ikimasu. This goes to Yokohama. Kono densha ni norimashou ka? Shall we take a ride in this streetcar? You don't even know if you live in Yokohama. So shimashou. Let us do so. Even if he doesn't live in Yokohama, at least he's away from my house.
Sorry, I take long time.
Lesson 22. Future. Examples. Sono hito ga hako o akemashou. He will open the box. Sono hito wa hako o akemasen deshou. He will not open the box. Kore wa yoi hon deshou. De arimashou. This probably is a good book. Kore wa yoi hon de arimasen deshou. This probably is not a good book. Deshou is an abbreviation of de arimashou. Keywords: mashou, will, shall. Masen deshou, will not, shall not. Deshou, de arimashou, will be, shall be. De arimasen deshou, will not be, shall not be. The use of the future form in Japanese is rather subtle, and it makes one realize that language is, after all, an expression of a free-thinking mind, and that one language cannot always be translated into another by mechanical substitution of the words. Strictly speaking, the spoken Japanese has no tense to correspond with the future tense of the European languages. Mashou is a form of the auxiliary verb mas, which indicates uncertainty or desire, and because uncertainty and desire are usually concerned with the future occurrences, this mashou is generally called the future form of mas. Mashou expresses the idea more akin to the subjunctive mood than the future tense. Therefore, when speaking of opening a box, a student should not concern himself too much with the time of the opening. Rather, he should think and feel as the Japanese do, whether it should be expressed as a fixed action or uncertain action, or an action to be desired if it is fixed and certain. Use present tense. Sono hito ga ashita sono hako o agemashou. He opens the box tomorrow. If there is some uncertainty, or he's expressing willingness about opening it. Sono hito ga sono hako o agemashou. He will open the box. If the desire to open is the chief thought. Kono hako o ima agemashou. Let us open the box now. Kono hako o ashita agemashou. Let us open the box tomorrow. The Japanese people feel that a show of uncertainty in speech is more respectful than a blunt, direct expression. Therefore, mashou and deshou are often used for such purpose. like 7 or 8 or 9 months for this, but they didn't really give me much to work with, so hopefully it'll be funny or something. その人はいつ来ましょうか? When will he come? その人はいつ来ますか? When does he come? その人は明日来ましょう. He will come tomorrow. その人は明日来ます. He comes tomorrow. この人はパンとバターを食べましょうか? Will he eat bread and butter? That's a really vague question. I think that would be the last food I'd worry about him, like, not wanting. はい、この人はパンとバターを食べましょう. Yes, he will eat bread and butter. Not together, though. A slice of white bread and a whole stick of butter. この人はパンを食べましょうけれども、ご飯を食べませんでしょう. He eats bread, but he probably will not eat rice. Who said anything about rice? You know what? He's gonna eat whatever the heck I put in front of him. Or he probably shouldn't even just bother coming to my house. これはバターのサンドイッチでしょうか? Is this butter sandwich? I think there's supposed to be an A in there. Is this a butter sandwich? Yeah, there's a typo in my book. Whoever heard of a butter sandwich? It sounds like someone got impatient eating 2 slices of toast. いいえ、そうでありませんでしょう. No, it is not, you crackhead. これは何でしょうか? What is this? It's food, just eat it! それはジャムのサンドイッチです. That is a jam sandwich. Okay, maybe you're not just being lazy with the toast. Maybe you don't have any real food, like peanut butter. これは良いパンでしょうか? Is this a good bread? Now you're just being picky. はい、それは大変良いパンです. Yes, that's a very good bread. It's never once backsassed me, unlike that rice, so I don't like rice. それは良いパンでありませんでしょう. That is not a good bread. I just remembered it owed me money. その人は明日横浜に行きましょうか? Will he go to Yokohama tomorrow? Instead of coming to your crazy house for toast? I sure hope he's got that kind of sense. いいえ、その人は行きませんでしょう. No, he will not go. I guess any friend of yours couldn't possibly have any kind of sense. So there you go. Sorry that it took so long. I was moving and my stuff was in storage and I was staying with some people, blah blah blah, nobody cares. And I'm also sorry about the audio quality. I wound up having to use my husband's headset because I don't know where my mic went. And it was kind of rushed. Sorry if it wasn't funny or whatever. But at least you have a lesson, something to practice off of. Hopefully I'll be doing some higher quality lessons for Salem on Bites sometime soon, but I'm not really sure the likelihood of that happening because I have to get 2 other people involved and we're all kind of busy. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Bye.
It was a very long lesson.